Before the wedding, my mother sat me down and she had a talk with me. And she said, I want you to view this marriage like you're planting corn. You'll put your corn kernels in the ground, cover it with dirt, water it. After several days, she said, you'll see a little plant start growing. She said, that's the beginning of your marriage. Water that plant, pull up any weeds that crop up around it. Take care of it, nurture it. At times, that corn plant, as it grows, will be challenged with wind, with insects, with drought. She said at times the wind is going to blow that corn plant way over. She said just like that corn plant, your marriage will also be challenged. If you continue to nurture it, water it, weed it, it will develop strong roots. When the corn starts growing on your corn plant, that corn will represent your children. She said, continue to nurture your plant. When your corn plant matures, you will have corn pollen at the top of that corn plant. That corn pollen will represent your grandchildren. At that time, your hair will be white. You will have little ones at your feet, and you will be able to say, my dear little ones. She said that is the reward for having stuck with something that you planted and you have seen it through to reap the rewards. And I have always tried to apply that teaching and that concept to everything that I've done in life. That is also the teachings that I will carry with me in this pursuit for the Senate seat. I come from small beginnings, and I have entered this race for the Senate seat with very humbled feelings, and I have the best interest of this area. I feel that I have a stake in the city because I have a business, we have a home here, but yet my ancestral ties, we still have our hogans out in Lake Springs, New Mexico, where my husband and I plan to retire. And with this area, District 4 is hugely populated by Navajo people, the Zuni Pueblo, and the city of Gallup. There is a high rate of poverty in this area of District 4. And my belief is that when a certain segment of society is higher up than the rest of that area, the people that are left behind will always drag the upper people down, because we make up a community. What affects the people that are left down here will affect the people up here. We need to view each other as bilashlai. There's a Navajo term, bilashlai. It means the people with 5 fingers on one hand. And we are becoming more of a global community. We need to see ourselves as a world of 5-fingered people and view each other as brothers and sisters rather than seeing each other's differences. In preparing for my role as a state senator, 4 years ago, I started going to Toastmasters and practicing public speaking, preparing different speeches, delivering them. And as a result of my involvement with Toastmasters, I have been invited to deliver motivational speeches to area students. I have a speech called The Magic Wand, and that is geared towards the youth. If you could take a magic wand and wave it, and your life is the way you want it to be. What is that life? What do you want to do with your life? Envision that in your mind's eye and put it in your heart. See it like a big drive-in movie picture screen. You see it way ahead, and that is what you work towards day and night. Because as life would have it, there will be obstacles that will come in your pathway. But if you can see the big picture, you find ways to work through that maze, and you get to what you're working towards, your goal in life. You have to have a goal in life. Otherwise, you meander through life and you're 90 and you wonder, what did I do? I should have done that. I should have done that. And the other things that I have done in preparing for my role as a senator, 2 years ago, I applied for Leadership New Mexico. The first year I didn't get in, I reapplied. Last year, 2007, I went through the Leadership New Mexico program, where every other month for a whole year, we would go to different parts of the state and visit with various leaders there that would talk to us about the educational system in New Mexico, the judicial system, the economic gains that the state is making, and area leaders would come and talk to us and share with us what their problems were in various parts of the states, what they were doing to address those problems. So that program gave one a bird's eye view of the state. And I was president of the Navajo Women's Commission. That is a service organization that is under the Navajo tribe. Through that program, we established Navajo Spirit, established the Navajo Grandma Grandpa Coat Drive, where the community really came together and brought coats that were in good condition, and we would take them out to the chapter houses and deliver it to the Navajo grandmas and grandpas out there that were in need of warm clothing when the cold weather came. So I have been involved in trying to help this community, and in the state senate role, it will just provide me with a lot more opportunities to help this community grow and thrive and make it a community where our children want to come back here, because this is a wonderful community in this part of the state. When you vision something in your mind, when you vision a better community, when you envision helping the poor, when you envision helping the underprivileged, when you imagine giving hope to the hopeless, that is like planting a corn kernel. When you inspire, when you share a vision with people that have just almost given up, when you are able to tell people and inspire them that life can be good, there is hope, there is, you have to give people a sense of determination, and that is what I want to do with planting seeds of corn, to inspire our young. I want people to get inspired to take part in the government process, in the political process. We cannot sit back and say all politicians are crooked. They're just in it for themselves. No, they're not. There are people that genuinely come with a good heart and say, I am willing to step out to the front. I am willing to place out on the front lines everything that I hold dear to me, to bring my family with me. to take all that I hold dear, that I protect, and put it out on the front lines, and be willing to step forward bravely, have just the ability to reach people through words, through actions, through my love for the community. And it is with this humbleness that I come to you, and I'm asking you for your support on June 3rd to vote for Virginia Ballenger for State Senate District 4.